When you think about dream travel destinations, where does your mind go? Maybe it's the beaches of Thailand or the cities of Europe. Well, what if I told you that one of the most stunning, diverse, and historically rich countries on Earth is one you've probably never even considered? Let's dive in and explore why Pakistan might just be the world's most underrated country. So to kick things off, we're just going to look at some of the pure superlatives that make this country a genuine world of wonders. This is a place where both nature and history exist on a scale that is kind of hard to wrap your head around. And this really is the central question we're going to explore, isn't it? As we go through this piece by piece, let's see if we can build the case that Pakistan is, in fact, travel's best-kept secret. Right, and we're starting deep, deep in history. Pakistan was the heart of the Indus Valley Civilization, which was flourishing all the way back in 3300 BCE. To put that in perspective, that's more than 2 centuries before the first pyramids were built in ancient Egypt. We're talking about incredibly advanced, planned cities like Mohenjo-Daro. It's just mind-blowing. Now, what about this number, over 100? What does that represent? Well, that's how many mountains in Pakistan soar over 7,000 meters tall. That's not just a big number, it's a concentration of colossal peaks that you will not find anywhere else on this planet. It's absolutely packed with giants. And the culture here is literally on the move. This isn't art that's just stuck in a quiet gallery. It's a dynamic, rolling exhibition. These trucks are more than just vehicles. They are masterpieces, carrying the very soul of the culture down the highway, turning a simple road trip into a vibrant, moving art show. Okay, so now we're gonna head north, way up high, to the roof of the world. Welcome to Gilgit-Baltistan. This place is pretty special because it's the meeting point, a spectacular collision of 3 of the planet's mightiest mountain ranges, the Himalayas, the Karakoram, and the Hindu Kush. They all come together right here. And this is the undisputed king of the Karakoram, K2. Now, everyone knows Mount Everest is the highest, right? But if you talk to serious climbers, K2 is the one they talk about with reverence. They call it the Savage Mountain for a reason. It is a far more difficult, far more dangerous climb. It's not a tourist peak. It is the mountaineer's mountain, the ultimate prize. So you might be wondering, how on earth do you even navigate through these giants? Well, the answer is this: the Karakoram Highway. People often call it the 8th wonder of the world, and honestly, that's not an exaggeration. It's an absolute masterpiece of engineering, tracing old Silk Road routes and climbing all the way up to the Khunjerab Pass, the highest paved international border crossing on Earth. The views are just otherworldly. And if you follow that highway, it'll lead you here, to the Hunza Valley. This place feels like it's straight out of a storybook, a true mountain paradise. You've got these ancient forts clinging to cliffs, dramatic peaks like the famous Pasu cones, and, get this, a population renowned for its incredible longevity, with tons of locals living active, healthy lives well past 100 years old. Our final stop in this high-altitude region brings us to 4,000 meters. That's over 13,000 feet. And that isn't a mountain peak. That's the average elevation of Deosai National Park. It is one of the highest plateaus on the entire planet. They call it the Land of Giants. And when you're standing in that vast, untouched wilderness, you totally understand why. So from the giants of nature, we're now shifting gears to the giants of history. We're coming down from the mountains into the fertile plains of Punjab and Sindh, where you can feel millennia of history literally etched into the landscape. The sheer depth of history here is incredible. It goes all the way back over 5,000 years to the Indus Valley people. Then it moves to the Gandhara Kingdom, which created this fascinating fusion of Greek and Buddhist art, and into the absolute splendor of the Mughal Empire, and finally to the birth of the modern nation. It's just a vast, rich tapestry of time. And the heart of that tapestry is, without a doubt, Lahore. It's the cultural capital, a city that is just buzzing with over 2,000 years of life. It's a hub for poetry, art, and home to Mughal masterpieces like the breathtaking Badshahi Mosque. It's also a place of deep spiritual energy. Travel a bit further south and you'll stumble upon Ranakot Fort, often called the Great Wall of Sindh. It is one of the largest fortresses in the entire world. And what's so fascinating is that its true origins, they're still a mystery. Historians are still debating who built it and why. It's just this colossal enigma sitting out in the landscape.
All right, for our final leg, we're going somewhere that feels like another planet entirely. We're venturing into Balochistan, Pakistan's largest and most rugged province. This is a land of raw, otherworldly beauty.
And our path through this incredible region is the Makran Coastal Highway. Just try to picture this, a 650-kilometer road that winds its way along the Arabian Sea, cutting through these dramatic, arid cliffs and untouched beaches. It's consistently ranked as one of the most stunning coastal drives anywhere in the world, period. And that highway takes us right through here, Hingal National Park. This place is just surreal. It's home to these unique geological wonders, like the Princess of Hope, a natural rock sculpture that looks like it was made by hand, and the world's largest mud volcanoes. It's this amazing place where raw nature and deep spirituality just come together.
So after this whirlwind tour from the highest peaks on Earth to ancient plains and these rugged Martian-like coastlines, let's just pause for a second and reflect on everything we've just seen.
Which, of course, brings us right back to our original question. When you consider the sheer scale of the history, the unparalleled natural beauty, the vibrant culture, you have to ask yourself, have we all been overlooking one of the world's truly great treasures? I think I'll just leave you with this really powerful thought from one of Pakistan's most revered poets, Allama Iqbal. It feels like the perfect way to end, doesn't it? It's a reminder that no matter how much we think we know about our world, there are always these incredible places, vast and full of wonder, just waiting to be explored.